So today for Sunday dinner, I'm gonna be making a beef meatloaf. I usually make it using ground turkey, but today I wanted to use ground beef. Ground beef does have a bad rep, but it helps with if you're anemia, it helps with raising your iron, and it just helps you get in more, I guess, vitamins and other nutrients that you really don't get in once you're going all turkey or all poultry. So using ground beef, I got some diced onion, diced green pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, breadcrumbs, ketchup, egg, and my ground beef. And so I'm gonna start by adding these in. And then I'm gonna crack my egg. And I also have a beefy soup Lipton recipe secret mixture. I don't have any Worcestershire sauce. I don't have any of that. Worcestershire sauce, something like that. I don't have that. So I'm gonna add this mixture to it. Add my breadcrumbs. So last time I made meatloaf, it was kind of too soft, and I think it's because the meat was very, very lean. So this time, I think with using beef, that's not gonna be the case. So again, I'm using garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper. Add in our ground beef. This is like 2.5 pounds. We're not gonna do that big of a meatloaf. I want something small because it's only gonna last me about 2 to 3 days. Start here, possibly. Just doing about half, so 1.5 pounds of ground beef. See if I need to add anything else. I'm gonna add the ketchup. Heinz is my favorite. I'm gonna use my hands, but I am gonna use a something to stir it with. And meatloaf is great for you to make on the weekends or something to last you. It is high in protein, so think about it. It doesn't have any other things attached to it. Just when you're talking about your sides and things like that, that's when you get more involved with the carbs and things like that. But otherwise, it's just meat with onion, pepper, and seasoning. And I use a sweet onion. I do like sweet onions. Looks like this is going to be enough. I'm just cooking for 2, so as in 2 people. So yeah, so far so good. Here's how it looks. I can tell it's gonna be so good. I actually prefer not to touch raw meat. I have just enough green pepper and onion in it. So this is perfect. 85% lean and 15% fat. So it's still recommended to have at least 80% lean and 20% fat. So we're good by 5 points. There's also 90-10, there's 93-7, and there's also 97-3. So you can choose whichever works best for you, but I think this is a perfect mixture. It's not too soft, but it's not too hard either. I'm not gonna add anything extra. All right, so now I'm gonna line the pan. Pour it in here to form meatloaf is formed. I'm going to put it in the oven on 350 to 50 degrees, and I'm gonna cook it for about 30 to 45 minutes and just check in between those 30 and 45 minutes to see how well it is cooked. To form my gravy, I am going to put ketchup and beef gravy and mix that together and put that on top after it's almost done.